Hello, this is Nancy. I'm the Kentucky Garden Gal, and I am coming to you today from Franklin, Kentucky in a series on prepping or being prepared, and this is on finances. I have 4 videos that I'm making on finances that I hope will help you to prepare for any emergencies, and just feeling prepared sometimes gives you a better sense of security. So today this video is on ways to make extra money. So you've sat down, you've decided that you're going to get your financial house in order, you have your budget up and going. So the number one way to make extra money is to spend less of the money that you currently have. And that usually means cutting back. You know, it's human nature. We can always spend more, but spending less, that's just not so easy. We are creatures of comfort. We like that cup of coffee or that massage or whatever is our luxury item. We like those things. So one of the things that we can do is you want to compare prices. So we talked about the importance of having insurance in an earlier video. Now we want to really dig down and make sure that we're getting the best coverage at the lowest cost. So you want to compare your insurance prices. That would be your auto, your home, your health, and your life. Another area that we can save money is comparing prices on things such as cable, cell phone, and Wi-Fi. Always make sure that you're getting the best price on the service that you need. Another thing that we can do to make extra money or to save money that we already have is to do our own home repairs. And I am a single parent. I live in a house that was built in 1880, and I am the queen of DIY home repairs. And what has made this possible is YouTube. So something that tears up or breaks in my home, the first thing I'm going to do is go to YouTube and keep watching videos until I figure out how I can fix it. Calling a professional is my last resort, and I've honestly been amazed at all the things that I can do myself. So be encouraged by that. Another thing that you want to look at is just your general monthly expenses. What can I cut out? What can I do without? For me, I cut out my cable, and now I simply do streaming. And at first it was an adjustment because I was so used to cable and the shows that I normally watched, and I've just had to learn to adapt. But by learning to adapt, I've saved $130 a month, and that adds up. That was a big saving for me. So another thing that you can do is cancel any subscriptions, any monthly subscriptions that you aren't using. The number one probably unused membership would be a gym membership. So if you aren't going to the gym on a regular basis, you need to cancel that unused subscription. Another thing that we can do is you want to shop sales and you want to coupon. Clipping coupons, now you can do it digitally, which makes it a whole lot easier than sitting down with the Sunday paper with the scissors. And if you can do that, that's wonderful. I'm simply not that organized. So the digital coupons work really great for me. So now let's talk about ways we've cut, we've sliced, we've saved. So how can we make extra money? Something that you might consider is starting a part-time business. And when you are thinking about starting a part-time business, you want to look at 2 things. What are my skills? What can I do? I live in a small town, and I say this all the time. A guy with a chainsaw or a weed eater or a ladder and a truck, my goodness, there is so much work. There are people who need things done around their home, like cleaning gutters, that they just simply are maybe physically unable to do themselves, and they are looking for a handyman to come out and do some work for them. You also want to look at what services are needed in my community. You know, we're in the midst of the corona pandemic, and there are a lot of people who are still uncomfortable going out and doing their own shopping. So running errands, doing shopping, that's perhaps a service that's needed in your area. You could also look at getting a part-time job. Pizza deliveries through this pandemic have been through the roof. I have seen where I would normally see 3 cars delivering for Papa John's, there's now 10 cars in the parking lot. So that may be something, a part-time job that you could work on the weekends or on your days off. Another way to make extra money is to sell unused items, and this is something that I have very much enjoyed doing, and you can do that through Facebook Marketplace. You can do that through apps. There's an app that I really like. It's called Macari. I'll put a link to that in this video. So when you're selling online, the 2 things that you want to look for are, does it cost to list my item, and what are the shipping costs? Those are the 2 things that, if you're not careful, can really eat your profits. So you want to pay close attention wherever you're selling online. Look for those 2 items. You might be a crafty person. Is there some crafts that you can make? Right now, the farmhouse look seems to be very, very popular. So anything that you can make in that area, if you are, maybe you're good at calligraphy, maybe you can make signs, just whatever your skill set is. Another thing, and the final thing that you could do, is you could offer a service such as house sitting, dog sitting, walking the dogs, watering plants. These are things that people may need. So just kind of look around you and ask your friends, ask your neighbors, hey, is there something that you need done that you can't do for yourself? And usually the way it goes is one person tells another person, and by word of mouth, in no time at all, you're in a part-time business. So I hope that these tips have helped. I appreciate you watching my channel. I hope I've encouraged you, and I hope that you will consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications. Thanks, and have a great day.